Beelink SER4 AMD Ryzen Mini Workstation Review. The SER4 has two iconic red grills on each side of the machine, enhancing its airflow. Furthermore, it is incredibly small, barely larger than a set of CD boxes, and weighs approximately 1 pound. For connectivity, there are plenty of ports, two USB 3.0 ports, a Type-C port, and an audio connector near the eye-catching red power button. The SER4 has 1 gigabit Ethernet port, two HDMI 2.0 ports, an adapter-type power connector, and two USB 3.0 ports at the rear. To complete its design, there is a grill on top that is reminiscent of a shelf-style Bluetooth speaker. The Intel NUC introduced mini PCs that are mighty, which fueled the power-friendly computing and mobile-first technology. This has been taken up by minor companies like Beelink and generated desktop PCs. For instance, the SER4 being analyzed here, that have a lot of the same parts as laptops. The AMD Ryzen 7 4800U, launched in September 2020 and widely acclaimed as AMD's first laptop processor to outshine Intel's offering, powers this mini PC. Boasting 8 cores, 16 threads, an impressive Radeon Vega 8 GPU, and a relatively low energy consumption rate, the 4800U has certainly lived up to its hype. Accompanying these is a 16GB duo of DDR4 3200 modules crafted by Crucial, a 512GB Intel SSD, and a MediaTek RZ608 Wi-Fi 6E card. Please be aware that store purchases might contain a Kingston SSD instead of the Intel alternative. The SER4 is supplied with a 57 watts wall PSU, a wall bracket, and two HDMI cables for packaging purposes. The SER4 is noisier than envisioned, particularly when being used. During an in-person gathering, it was disruptive enough to cause aggravation. However, conversely, it permits the computer to rapidly increase its CPU clock speed while in operation. With respect to metrics, it can contend with nearly anything Intel can provide, mainly when dealing with inventive undertakings. When benchmarking Blender's popular software, the performance of the device using an Intel Core i5-1135G7 CPU was found to be on average 80% faster than a PC with an Intel-based SSD. However, there were some issues in terms of lower than expected write speeds across all storage benchmarks. The SER4 comes with Windows 11 Pro, which clearly suggests the target audience. Furthermore, there is no unnecessary software installed, which is an added benefit.